Very good morning. Today we are discuss about secure control output design. Secure control output design. Techniques to improve security of the control output circuitry. First point, minimum output in digital analog converters. Design both analog and digital output circuitry so that the control outputs go to safe state when the LCU fails. Independent power supply for output circuitry. Design the output circuitry so that the actual value of output to be read back by reset of the LCU. For minimum reliability of each output channel, minimize the number of components and the electrical components connections between the control output hardware and a field terminating point for the control actuator. The next, multiplexed control output configuration. A local control unit process interfacing issues, multiplexed control output configuration, then microprocessor, bus, output register, digital to analog converter, then mux, that means multiplier. Then mux is the n number of inputs and single output. Mux is mux. It's an intermediate of this structure. Hold circuit, current driver circuit, and that means 4 to 20 milliamps. Then hold circuit and current driver circuits. It's both of the equal component of the 4 to 20 milliamps. It's a minimum milliamps to, it will be considered for 4 milliamps to up to 20 milliamps. That will be considered for excitation level of the minimum value of the current amp in the value. In the scheme, a single digital to analog converter is used to produce several control outputs by including an analog multiplexer in the circuitry. To generate each output, the microprocessor writes proper values to the output register. Shown, and a digital to analog converter generates corresponding analog voltage. At effectively the same time, the processor instructs the multiplexer to switch the output of the digital to analog converter to the proper hold circuit. This hold circuit is an analog memory that stores the output value and causes the current driver to generate the appropriate output current, usually in the 4 to 20 milliamps range. The processor writes the next output value into the register and directs the digital to analog converter output to the next hold circuit through multiplier, that means mux. This process occurs on a cyclic basis at least several times per second. Next, secure control output configuration. Here the secure control output configuration, then microprocessor, then bus, then watching timer, then output register to digital to analog converter, then analog to digital converter, optical isolation, that means LCU power supply, here the left hand side of the power supply, and then output to the power supply in the processor OK signal, then fail safe output select current driver, and then current to voltage converter resistor, then current output 4 to 20 milliamps in the secure control output configuration. The figure shows one channel of a much more secure control output configuration. In this case, digital to analog conversion is dedicated to generating a single control output. Also, provision is made to allow the processor read back the value of the control output This is done by means of current to voltage converter and an analog to digital converter. The processor uses this capability to verify the control output has been generated correctly. In some systems, a known reference voltage is switched into the analog to digital converter and the processor checks the output value of the converter. The processor can then take into account and correct any errors that occurs in the process of reading analog to digital converter output and generating the control output values to the digital to analog converter. Then pulsed control output configuration. Here the pulsed output configuration, microprocessor, bus and digital output, then rise, that means up and down counter, that means increasing the positive, that means plus voltage, magnitude voltage, then 0 means off position, on and off position, then digital to analog conversion, then current driver circuit, then feedback to the current to the voltage converter resistor, then analog to digital converter. Here the pulsed control output configuration. In this figure, somewhat different approach to generating control is shown. In this case, the LCU processor is directly involved output generation process by generating rise and lower command to an up and down counter in the output channel. This counter responds to the commands by incrementing or decrementing digital value in memory. This value is fed to the digital to analog converter, which generates a control output through the current driver. The processor keeps track of the output through the current to voltage converter and the analog to digital converter circuitry shown and manipulates the rise and lower commands until the output reaches the desired value. And the basic digital output configuration, microprocessor, bus and digital output, digital control output. So it's a basic simple and digital output configuration. And then next microprocessor, bus and watchdog timer, and then source digital output configuration, digital output circuitry, then output power supply, then optical isolation to fail-safe output select, then digital output, press the OK signal to input to the fail-safe output select, the selector switch of the digital output. And output readback capability also can be added. This configuration, if desired, the fail-safe output selection is much simpler in digital output case than in analog one. In that digital case, there are only two states, 0 or 1, and selecting the generating shape and state is relatively straightforward process. Thank you.